Hey guys, this is Tim. I recently purchased this Blackstone 28-inch griddle, so I want to take it out of its package, get it assembled together, see what it looks like. Okay, inside the user's manual, it shows you detailed step-by-step instructions on how to assemble it. First, you want to take this out and just put it on a flat surface. Screw this into the side here. Then on the left side, you also want to use this bracket to support the propane tank. So you can see how that's installed now. Okay, now we want to install the wheels or the casters on the top of each leg. And if you notice, two of them have these little inserts here, and then these others just simply screw on the top. These are stationary, and these will actually go on the propane side. So you just slip one of these in, and then you'll bolt these to the side of the legs. And these others, they have the brakes, locking brakes, and they will swivel. And to screw these into place, you want to lock the wheel. Once you get it started, pressing this down, and then you can just freely tighten these down to the legs. Then you can actually release the brake, and then the wheel will be free to go, but it's secured to the leg. Okay, for the two remaining legs, you want to use these small thumb screws labeled E. Okay, next we need to flip it over, and with that I'm going to get some help. Okay, next we want to install this propane tank bracket using the cotter pin labeled F, and then the shear pin labeled H. Okay, next we want to install the side trays on each side. You already have two Phillips head screws there. You just want to loosen those up enough to slide the tray in. Then in your package you have 4 Phillips head screws labeled G to install on the bottom part of each tray. Once you get those inserted, then you want to tighten those down underneath. Okay, next we want to attach the handle to the top of the grill. You have 2 holes here. You already have 2 screws in there. You just got to loosen those up, take them out, and then screw those inside the cover. Okay, we're ready to set the grill on top. You have these 4 slots here on each side to lock in the grill. You want to first set the grill into this side here, and it'll be kind of short here. Then you want to slightly lock it, push the grill back, and it'll lock into place. Okay, if you look here closely, you can see the pins. I'll get the front ones in first. Then you're ready to push it back. Next, you want to install this paper towel holder here under this bracket. You have a little probe sticking up here. You just insert it into that. Then you have one last screw, couple of washers. Put one washer on the top. Lastly, install the knobs on each of the grills. Orange facing up. Okay, the igniter takes 1 AA battery, not included. So we'll just unscrew that off. I think the negative in first. Then just hold a little pressure on it. Screw the cap back in place, and you should be good to go. Okay, there you have the grill with the stands. We'll open it up. So we're actually ready to use it now. All we need to do is hook up the propane tank on it, season the grill, and it'll be ready to use. Okay, I moved my Blackstone grill to the patio. I'm gonna fire it up for the first time, season the grill, see how it works. Okay, it started up. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it on high. Give it about 10 minutes to warm up. Okay, you can see the surface is not black, so you can tell the surface has not been seasoned yet. And I'm gonna be using vegetable oil to season the grill. Okay, it's been on for about 10 minutes, so you can see the heat is there. You can see some of the discoloration. And if you notice, there's like 4 separate burn marks there, indicating that you have like 4 different sections that it can cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the first layer of oil on and spread it around. It will generate a lot of smoke. I want to be sure and get on the sides as well. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook down, smoke off. We'll do about 3, maybe 4. It's best to keep the cover closed while it's smoking in between each step. You can see that's burning off. Okay, let's take a look at it. Definitely improving quite a bit. Okay, I've got a little bit of canola oil. I'm gonna try this a couple of times as opposed to the vegetable oil, see if there's any different results. This seems to spread a lot easier than vegetable oil. Definitely much easier. Okay, let's close that up, get it heated up. Okay, let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, it's beginning to look pretty good. Okay, this is the final seasoning here. I've turned the grill off already, and you can see it looks pretty good. You always want to clean the grill after you get through cooking. Then you just want to apply a very thin layer of oil on it before you leave. So you can see it did a pretty good job. I put about 4 or 5 layers to this to season it. The sides do take a little bit of time to season, but they will eventually turn black all over. I like this grill. It does have 2 different little side trays that you see on each side. It did not come with a propane tank, so that's something you'll have to purchase. It does have a paper towel holder. You do have a tray on the bottom that you can place some of your caddy items. Hey, this 28-inch Blackstone Griddle was very easy to assemble and definitely easy to use. This is my second one. The previous one, it was a 17-inch tabletop Blackstone. We wanted a little bit larger grill. Can't wait to use this particular grill the very first time. There is a link to this product that'll take you directly to my Amazon store, Tim G. Edwards, Tuning Your Home, Shop, and Hobby. So I highly recommend this product.